Hello, Crafty Mavens, and welcome to another Free Flow Wednesday. Today I am going to be using this background paper, and it is from the Happy Things collection, which is from Pink Fresh Studio. Now, the only thing that I really got from the inspiration piece this week was kind of the grid, and I don't really even stick with the grid. So you can see here, I'm kind of trying to figure out how to place my photos on the layout. And then I'm going to go through my embellishment. There was a sticker sheet from Cocoa Vanilla that I am going to use. So I'm going to pull off a couple butterflies from the sticker sheet and then a couple, let's see, I think I pull off an arrow and maybe another couple stickers. I just made this the other night and I still don't even remember like everything that I did, but anyway. So yeah, this layout was a lot of fun to make. I decided to use my click kit, which I think this one is the October click kit. I'm so behind on my kits right now that I can't even keep them straight. But so I really didn't have any desire to scrapbook fall. I don't know why. This year I'm just not really into fall. I don't know why. Normally I love the fall. My absolute favorite time of year is springtime. But I really do love the colors of fall, but I decided I wanted to do these two pictures, and so I thought, well, I could do these on a grid, and I kind of got the grid idea, from the inspiration piece because there's a bunch of different photos on a grid, but then I'm just kind of going to go off on my own little tangent here. So I didn't really use the inspiration piece, but it's all good. So, okay, here I'm just kind of cutting down some layers. I did a layout previously where I cut out a bunch of triangles from the papers, and so I had a bunch of scraps. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of include those scraps on this layout, and you can't even really tell that they are cut into triangles because I just kind of cut them up. And I really, really like how this layout turns out. So here I'm going to, let's see, what am I going to do? So I really love this vellum sheet of paper. I don't know what collection this came from. I think this might be the Wonder collection, but I'm not positive. I don't know. But it's got little gold triangles on it, and so I am going to gut out part of this vellum paper, and I'm going to mount that smaller photo on it, and then I'm going to use the outer edge to go on the bigger photo. Because I really, really liked this vellum piece, and so I wanted to make sure that I could use it as many times as I, could. And so that's why I decided to gut the inside before mounting that other photo. So now here I'm going to cut down to the right size, and then I knew it was going to be really hard to glue that vellum piece, or to glue the photo onto the vellum piece. So that's the reason why I cut down that white sheet of paper. I am going to glue the sides of the back of the vellum, glue it to the white sheet of paper, and then that also helps that the photo and everything be a little bit more sturdy. It did get stuck, but then I was able to like pull it up really easily. And then I'm just going to glue this down right there, right above that Dream Big title. And this is one of my favorite papers from this Happy Things collection. And I was thinking that I wouldn't use this side because I don't know, it's not really me. Like if you watch my scrapbooking style and stuff, I don't do a whole lot of, decorated backgrounds and things like that. Like I do mixed media myself, but I don't do pre-printed backgrounds, I guess is what I mean. And so when I, saw these photos, and it's my two boys reading these books, and I think it's actually the same book and it's on 2 different days. And I just thought, oh, how fun. that I captured this, you know, them reading the same book. And I really like that picture on the left-hand side. That's my middle son, Brennan, when he was about 2. And I really like how he is sitting right in front of the bookcase, and you can see all the books on the bookcase, and you can see the book in his lap. So I really, really like that photo. Okay, so here I am just kind of playing around with the layers and trying to figure out how I'm going to piece all of this together. I'm thinking that I like this blue paper that has a couple stars on it. So I'm just going to kind of fidget with it and try to figure out how I'm going to place this on there. I wanted that yellow star to be visible, but it just wasn't working the way that I kept putting it, but I'm just going to end up putting it there, and it's all going to finally work out sometime here. This layout took me, I think it took about an hour, maybe a little bit less than that, maybe like 45 minutes. So here I am going to glue down those sticker sheet butterflies with my Tombow Aqua Glue. And let's see, I'm still kind of fussing around with those layers. And it's just not looking right. I don't know why I just couldn't get it right. There's sometimes layers just kind of fall into place and you can just glue them down easily, and this just wasn't working. I did pull out a couple of the embellishments from the kit thinking, well, I could use these right underneath that little printable, but it just, I don't know, it just wasn't working. So finally I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna start gluing stuff down because I don't really want to sit here all night fussing with these papers. So finally I just started gluing things down, and here, I'm going to put one of those wood veneer round pieces, and I believe that is from the Happy Things collection as well, those wood veneer pieces. I might be wrong, though. I know they are from Pink Fresh Studio. Now, here I'm going to pull off some of these enamel, they're puffy stickers. They're puffy triangles, and they are from the Wonder collection. So I'm just going to place those in each cluster. I'm just going to do these 2 clusters right by those photos. I'm also going to put 3 of those triangles down there by the butterflies. And I think that's it. Let's see. Oh, I did have this little cut apart that I'm going to glue down there, and I did place that arrow down there on the bottom. And I do have more photos from this, like these 2 days. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this layout be on one side and then have a Project Life spread be on the other side, and to do all of my journaling on the Project Life page. And that's kind of how I do a lot of my scrapbooking these days. So I did say that these 2 pictures were taken on 2 different dates. So I used my Project Life little rotary date stamp to record the days, and then I'm going to do a little bit of paint splatters with this Jelly Bean Soup paint that I got in a previous Click Kit, and I just added some water to it, and I'm just going to use a round paintbrush, and I'm just going to kind of tap it and just have it fall onto the layout, and it turned out so good. I love how the like the splatters turned out, but I must have like rubbed it or something when I was putting it back on my table, because a couple of the splatters got smudged, and I was like, oh no. And you can actually see that big huge smudge, which now that I'm looking at looks like bird poop. So I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh. But I did wipe it off because I didn't like how big and ugly it looked. So here I'm just kind of coming back and doing a little bit more splattering, and that is the end of my layout. Make sure that you watch Jen's video as well. She is, no wait, let's see, not Jen, sorry. Alicia. Tomorrow is Jen and me. So yeah, make sure you watch Alicia's video as well today. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.